Namaste to all. Couple of interesting questions. The first question is: does your family members, like your wife, your daughter, your parents, etc., do they see your videos? Does your Acharya and his other disciples see your videos? Have they found any mistakes in your videos? Interesting question. I'm very sure my parents see my Tamil videos. At least my father regularly he sees my Tamil videos. In fact, I started my channel for my parents actually, keeping in my mind that my parents do not know Hindi and they can never understand my Acharya. So I started this channel in Tamil basically for my parents, and still I'm sure my father sees and my mother also sees some of my videos. uh, Regarding my wife and daughter, no, they don't see my videos regularly. Very rarely they see. In fact, my wife is very clear that my wife always says, I do not want to see any other videos other than Acharya's videos. So my wife directly listens from my Acharya, but sometimes, rarely, she sees some of my videos. And my daughter, she sees my video when I again and again, sometimes I force, okay, you have to see this video. It is for students like you, it is for your age people. Some topics I try to force her to see, otherwise normally my daughter also does not see my videos. Have they found? And your Acharya, my Acharya does not see my videos. My Acharya is always in tapasya, and rarely, sometimes, when I ask some questions, clarification for some video, that time he has guided me in the past, and those videos he has seen, and has given blessings. And do other disciples of your Acharya see your videos? Yes, some of Acharya's disciple, my Guru Bhai and Guru Bahan, they see some of them, they see my videos regularly. And have they found mistakes in your videos? So far, no. Normally, whatever I speak is the knowledge which I have gained from my Acharya, or from Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati, or from some other Acharyas of Arya Samaj who are profound Vedic scholars. So far I have not got any feedback on mistakes in my videos. Okay, next question. How can I know that am I really a Vairagyavan? How can I be sure that my thoughts are not related to Shamshan Vairagya? Because hearing the Bhajagovindam from few days, I'm stuck in a loop of thoughts like this whole world is Maya. All relationship are pop, and all the activity we do is only Dukkdayak, etc. etc. This makes me fear to do something. I mean, I stop and think before doing any action, even eating. Is this called as Vairagya, or is it a disorder? Very, very important question. See, how can we know we are a Vairagyavan or not? Basically, Vairagya, see, everybody in this path will be having certain percentage of Vairagya. Even I have certain percentage of Vairagya. Everybody who follows this path will have few percentage of Vairagya for sure. But the definition of Vairagya in the scriptures is only two. One is Apara Vairagya, other one is Para Vairagya. Apara Vairagya itself is very, very high stage. Apara Vairagya will lead us to first stage of Samadhi, and Para Vairagya will lead us to the last stage of Samadhi. So, I am sure you are a Vairagyavan and you are getting towards Vairagya, but that is not the definition which is fitting into the Yoga Sutra. We must try to reach to that definition. Please go through my playlist Yoga Sutra, in which I made a 30 minutes video on the first stage of Vairagya. It's very, very difficult. In fact, if you see, I would have mentioned, I think it's easy to find water in Mars. You can go from here to Mars and take water and come back, but you cannot attain Vairagya. It's not so easy. So you are listening to Bhajagovindam and you have started thinking in a loop of thoughts that the world is Maya. It's a very right approach. Yes, see, this world is Maya in the sense, whatever in this world is taking you away from Paramatma is Maya. Please understand simple definition of Maya like that. Anything which is taking you away from God is Maya, and anything which is helping you towards God's realization is sadhan. That sadhan is created by Paramatma. So from this world only we must try to attain yoga as well as bhog. So you are stuck in a loop of thoughts, maybe because of, like, after listening Bhajagovindam, you would have felt that, yeah, probably what am I wasting my life, etc. It's good thinking, but try to capitalize upon it. Normally what happens is our mind functions in like a moon. The phases will happen. Sometimes the mind is very good. Even for me also, some days when I sit for dhyan in the morning, in the evening, I get really good dhyan. I could focus on meditation very much, but in some days it's not possible at all. Some days I could not sit at all. So phases, because our vritti is constantly changing, and we are not at fully dedicated our life towards Ishwar Pranidhan, all these things will happen. So now it's a very very important achievement that you are able to think all these things. But please never think like this, that every relationship is pap. No, this is wrong. Relationship between Acharya and disciple is a very very pious relation between parents and the son or daughter is very pious. Relation between husband and wife is pious relation between ourself and our daughters or son, they are pious relations. Every relation is not pap, but every relation which is taking you against Paramatma is pap for sure. So don't think that every relation is pap. And also every activity is not dukdayak. If your activity is towards attaining bhoga, then it is dukdayak for sure. But if your activity is Ishwar Upasana, if you in by doing like driving a car from your home to office, or you are going to college, when you go to college also you are thinking about Paramatma, then that activity is not dukdayak. It is necessary that you must study, it is necessary that you must go to work, because otherwise we cannot even donate to Acharya. Without working, without earning money, how can I donate even to my Acharya? How can I promote Ved Vidya? I'm this is another Samsung phone, very costly phone. I'm speaking out from my iPhone camera, very costly. How can I buy these phones and this mic set, all those things? It's impossible, right? So try to utilize your activity for Vedic karma, then it's okay. It's not dukdayak. It will definitely give you sukh. And also, how can you be sure that you are vairagyavan or not? The before vairagya, you will get viveka gyan. Understand that when you get viveka, you are in the right path. Viveka means ability to clearly differentiate between what is good and what is bad, and also forcefully you are only doing good and never thinking about bad. Then it is you are going towards proper vairagya stage. And ability to, you're not sad like some relative die suddenly, or somebody passes away, somebody leaves you, you're not feeling sadness, you're okay, and you're neutral in every aspects of life. Suddenly you get a message that rupees 1 lakh 100,000 credited to your account, not salary but something else, somebody has donated you something like that. You're not so happy, you're not like it's okay, just 1 lakh rupees gone, 1 lakh rupees came, it's not bothering you. So you are in a steady state of mind. That means you are approaching towards vairagya. What is vairagya? That first Vashikar Sangya Vairagyam, first stage Apara Vairagya, go through that video. You will understand the full stretch, full depth of Apara Vairagya. Then next one is Para Vairagya. Para Vairagya, I don't think I have made a video, I'll try to make a video. Para Vairagya means Gunu by Trishnam. Gunu, Rajagun, Tamagun, Sattvagun se bhi par ho jayega. That's a highest stage. Let's say Para Vairagya is almost like a final stage of Samadhi once you attain that. So that's not going to be possible in this Janma. May be possible if you are a very very intense tapasvi, otherwise it's not going to be possible. So don't take too much stress, or don't think about it too much, because it will pass away anyway. Please understand, everything at a mental level will pass away. Even if you are having that kind of thoughts, vairagyavan thoughts, please understand our mind is so unstable, right? You are living in this world, going here and there, you are doing so many activities, it might pass away. And once that thought will go away, don't feel bad. Oh, I was thinking like that, now I am not able to think. It's okay, passing phase. Try steadily every day to do upasana, and try to remember Paramatma in all stages of your life. And when you are able to constantly viplava, one sutra will come, viplava, steadily without any breakage, when we are able to remember Paramatma in all sense of our life, that means we are in the right stage. We are going towards Vivek, and that Vivek will lead us to Vairagya, first stage of Vairagya. Then first stage of Vairagya will lead us to first stage of Samadhi. Then first stage of Samadhi will lead us to second stage of Viveka. Then second stage of Viveka will lead us to second stage of Vairagya. then that vairagya will lead us to final stage of samadhi. So it's a long process. So take it cool, take it step by step, don't be in a hurry, and don't hurt anybody. Like, you feel that you are vairagyavan. Sometimes what happens is all my face in my life 16 17 years back. When some prapti happens inside you, you will become a vairagyavan. And when you sorry, not vairagyavan, ahankari, and in ahankar you will do some certain things, thereby your stage will get lost. So never do that mistake of coming into ahankar. You are able to feel divine pleasure, you are able to feel vairagyavan. Don't try to discourage others and don't say that you are fool, etc. It's okay. Just take it cool and be silent. Okay, this is very, very important. Last question, very, very important question I got in an email today is, sir, I heard that people who cook, who eat, who clean, who buy, who sell non-vegetarian food are non-veg eaters, or they are consuming non-veg. How much ratio of the pap do they get each one of them? Because I recently joined in Swiggy as a part-time and I delivered non-veg orders too. Is it a sin? And I also referred my friends to Swiggy. They also deliver non-veg. I really do not know your financial situation. There was a similar question asked to my Acharya some years back, that the person is a vegetarian person, but he is working in a hotel restaurant which serves non-veg. So after reading my Acharya's book, he wrote to my Acharya that unfortunately I am very poor. I have only this job now, but in the hotel I am serving non-veg to other people. I do not know what to do. I cannot leave my job because my family will come to roads and I will die out of hunger. So if this is your situation, the answer from my Acharya is very superb. My Acharya told my blessings, beta, yeah, it is a sin. Still it is a sin. By serving non-veg, it is a sin, even though you are in situation. But don't leave the job immediately. Immediately try to look to another job. Pray to Paramatma every day in Agnihotra, in the name jap. After the jap is over, pray to Paramatma sincerely that I want to leave this, Paramatma, please help me. And try to search another job outside parallelly. You will surely get a job. And in that hotel or restaurant, go to try to join a vegetarian restaurant. So my Acharya advised like that. So I will advise the same thing to you. I do not know your situation. If you are a rich person or you already have an income and you have joined this as a part-time, please immediately leave it. Because serving non-veg is a very, very big sin. How much percentage? It is same as killing an animal. Either you think to kill an animal or you kill an animal, you are same papi. Even the thought of killing an animal, that I want to kill that animal, and eating that animal, both are same. The pap is same. So delivering food, non-vegetarian food to another person, even passing it, like it happens to me so often, but I have never done that by God's grace in my life. I work in a multinational, so I always travel so many countries. So I have to go to dinner with my team and my bosses, etc. And everybody is non-vegetarian, only except me, I am a vegetarian. So what happens, I sit in the middle or somewhere because I am the boss. So people all are eating, so the guy will ask me, can you pass this to that? I never do it. I never do it. I don't hurt them, but I never do it. I just stand. I say to another colleague, can you pass on? That's it. I mean, even passing on non-veg food is a sin. Even going, like, in my case, I cannot deny it because of my position. I cannot deny to go to dinner, but I try to avoid. But I'm just telling you, if you are joining Swiggy as a part-time income, you want to earn more, then don't take orders of non-veg. If you are in a compulsion to deliver non-veg food, it's better to leave that job. This is my advice to you. So yeah, it's a big sin to pass non-veg, to deliver non-veg, to cut the flesh, to cook it, to clean the utensils, and also to eat, and also to think to eat, and also ask others to eat. और दूसरों को प्रेरणा देना भी पाप है, सारे पाप में आता है. So we should try to see, we are living in this universe made by Paramatma, and we have to follow his orders, and his order is don't eat non-veg. So no need for any other argument. Paramatma says don't eat non-veg, just don't eat it. Paramatma says don't serve non-veg, don't serve it. Paramatma says don't cook. That's it. As simple as that. That we must try to obey. I hope you understood. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.